feel like LeBron 2009. Way too fucking good, be losing all the time. Might take my talents to South Beach just for the town, and then go back to the city and make that bitch mine. Believe land, Odell Beckham a bag. I'ma catch one like T.Y. Hilton and Chad. I'ma catch one like O.J. Simpson, that's bad. A murder case, I beat the one that I had. ESPN, man, this shit is a highlight. The darkness around me, I turned it to twilight. My story, I told it in full. While cameras and flashes and bundles and money to my life. Proper preparation prevents piss poor performance. John Stockton, my assistant. Will Chamberlain scoring. I'ma go ape shit in the morning. If I wake up yawning, drink a Red Bull right before performance. Doing this for a minute now. On condition, well, I got good endurance.
Chances make champions. Chances make champions. I would take that chance again. Cause I am a champion. Cause I am a champion.
Bronny James. Y'all get on in here and let's talk about it, man. Hit that like button. Ring that notification bell. Hit the subscribe if you haven't. And make sure you show love in that comment section, man. Let me know where you're from. Let me know who your team is if it's not the Lakers. Let me know who your favorite player is. You can be present all time, whatever. So Bronny James, I told y'all in the last video, if it goes out there and looks pedestrian, I'm not tripping. I'm not going crazy. I'm not pulling my hair out. But I am gonna come in here and be honest. We have to do that, right? We have to be honest. It didn't look good. It didn't look good. He struggled mightily. It looked like guys were going at him defensively. It seemed as if guys' field goal percentage, their chances of making a shot went up when he was defending them. Even when he was in like good defensive position, they were still hitting shots over him. It was like guys just had a magic touch when Bronny was guarding them. My man Adonis Arms, shout out to him. He balled out. Had Bronny on skates. I mean, even if you want to say it was an offensive foul, you know what I mean? You know how people do. Had him on skates, man. It was kind of an embarrassing outing for the kid, man. I kind of felt bad for him. Couldn't get his shot to fall. You could see where he lacks, in the self-creation department. A lot of times throughout the game, he's just standing in the corner, not even looking for the ball, not even, looking to assert himself into the game. And we shouldn't be surprised with that because that's exactly what we saw from him at USC. So his game has translated. His game has translated to the NBA, ladies and gentlemen. The same Bronny we saw at USC We're seeing it now. But we have to remind ourselves that this is just the first summer league game. You know, we have to remind ourselves that just because a guy goes out there and has a poor performance in summer league, that's not an indicator of, what type of player they can be. Like, how many guys have we seen go out there and dominate the summer league, and you never hear them from them again? They're just summer league warriors. So even if he went out there tonight and dropped 30, that wouldn't have meant much either. Not to me. And we also have to keep in mind that summer league is tough. And you would think that if you're well, Bronny wasn't a lottery pick, but let's say if a guy's a lottery pick, you would expect your lottery pick to go out there and dominate summer league, right? Because it's not, a regular NBA roster. It's guys who's trying to get into the league and other rookies, guys who have been overseas, guys who are undrafted trying to make a team. You would think the lottery talent, supposed to be the best talent out there, would dominate it, right? But that's not always the case. Summer league is tough, man. You got guys out there that they're fighting for their NBA careers. They're fighting for their basketball careers, their dreams. They're giving it everything they got. And then you got guys out there that's grown men, 23, 24, 25 years old. When you step out there as a 19-year-old having to go up against grown men in that atmosphere, it's not easy. It's not easy, but it's no excuse. It's not an excuse either. So we can't overreact one way or the other. You know what I mean? But we got to call it for what it is. He did not have a good game. He did not look. He didn't look like he was ready for this. Now, to me, physically he looks ready. Athletically, he looks like he belongs out there. But it's just, a level of comfort that I'm not seeing from him. He's very hesitant to shoot the ball. He's thinking too much. I believe at his size, he should be. I don't understand why he's not running the point more than what he does. Because I don't think he's an off the ball threat. He hasn't shown that he can be, a knockdown shooter from the outside for him to be off the ball as much as he is. I want to see him with the ball in his hands, attacking, being aggressive, getting downhill. He likes the little mid-range spot, like work to your mid-range spots. But that's not the player he is. His mind. I think his mind is already programmed to be a role player. That's what I get from him. I could be wrong. I think he just happy to be out there. He ain't trying to prove nothing. I don't think. He's just happy to be out there, man. He's going to try to carve out a role for himself. But we got to be honest, man. Like, he has a roster spot now. He has a 4-year contract. You know what I mean? Like, if, as Laker fans, we have to ask ourselves, could we have done better with that roster spot? We have to ask ourselves that, man. And we don't want to blow, 55th pick out of proportion, right? We don't want to blow those things out of proportion because we all know how it goes with a second round pick. It's hit or miss. They might stick around the league. They might phase out in a couple years. But I don't think Bronny is going anywhere. He's not going anywhere, so we might as well just lock in with this development process and just see what can come of it. But as of right now, it don't look too good, man. And I'm worried about the kid. I hope they say, he's prepared for this. He can handle the noise. I hope so, man. I hope so. And then a question that, it really ain't nobody business, you know what I mean? But a question that I ask myself is, did LeBron push this kid to do this? Because it wasn't necessary, man. Like, I understand LeBron. He wants to play with his kid. But I feel like he should have just let it happen the organic way. Just let it happen the organic way. Bronny played 1 year of college. Before the season started, the kid had a heart attack. So he barely got to see the floor. In my personal opinion, I think he should have went back to school. Maybe even transfer. Go to a school, show you can go to a program and you can produce. I'm not even going to say you can lead, dominate. Just go out there and show that you can produce. Then you enter the draft. And then nobody has anything to say because if you show that you can play, like what can we say? So I feel like he should have did that. And I don't even get the vibe that this is what he wanted. I think he would have been fine staying in school. I think it was definitely LeBron pressing that issue of playing with his son. But in my opinion, what's so special about it, if LeBron, you know damn well that he wouldn't have been drafted if he didn't have your name. So how does it feel special, that you used your power to get him here? And like I said, this is just my opinion. It ain't my business. You know what I mean? We don't know what's going on in the James household. But all I'm saying is, LeBron, you threw your son into one hell of a fire. So I hope he really is cut like that. Because the type of hate that he's about to face, the type of scrutiny, the criticism, you got people all on social media, clowning him right now. Got his ankles took, seeing that all on social media. Like, this can do a lot of mental, emotional damage. This could really hurt his confidence. I don't know the kid, so I can't speak for him. But I hope he's ready for this, man. I hope he's ready. And then I heard talks of him not playing in the G League. come out there. I know LeBron wants that moment, when his son steps out into the court, the whole world gets to see it. You know what I mean? They're gonna freeze the whole game to applaud it, to celebrate. I know he wants that moment, man, but that happened organically. Let him go to the G League, work his way up. You're not retiring this year, LeBron. You got him on the team. You're not retiring this year. Give the kid a year in that G League. He'll come out here next year, might dominate summer league, and earn him some NBA minutes. Let it happen organically, please. If he continues to play like this throughout summer league, there's just no way we can justify giving him any real NBA minutes. And if he does, if he gets rotation minutes and they celebrate this moment of him sharing the court with his dad, I'm not going to like that too much. Because like I said, it's not organic, it's fake. And I'm not one of these LeBron haters. You know what I mean? I'm not one of these LeBron haters. But I want the kid to develop the right way. Us throwing him out there just so he can get, that moment with his dad. That's not developing him the right way. And he seems like, quiet, humble kid, and he's not going to be above going down to the G League like anybody else. I don't think he's going to feel like he's above that. But for those of you out here laughing at the kid and clowning the kid, man, I ain't doing all that, man. I'm not giving it that much energy, man. Like I said on the last one, this kid is set for life. He don't have to touch a basketball. He can go out there and do whatever he wants. He don't have to do a damn thing. He's straight. He's straight. So I'm not clowning the kid. He never said out his mouth that he was the nicest. He never said out his mouth that he was this, that, and the third. Nah. It was LeBron, though. LeBron said that, he could get minutes in the league. That he could get minutes over half the guys in the league. LeBron said that out of his mouth. I think we all see that that's not true, That was LeBron, just being a dad. Similar to what LeVar was doing with Lonzo. He just had a dad moment. But, game one is in the books. We'll see how he responds in the next game. Game one, if I have to grade it, I gotta give him a D. I gotta give him a D. Connect Foe, he had a rough game too. He got it going late. His shot looked really good. Like I think every time he shot it, I thought it was going in. But he couldn't really find his touch. So now, we got to look at things worrying about him too. Like, man, bad pick. But it's just one game, man. It's just one game for both of these guys. It's just one game. I think he's going to start connecting. I do think that he will earn him some rotation minutes this year. I think he's ready for that. More so than Bronny. So I'm not concerned about him at all. And I think he's the type of player that he'll look better. His game will look better when he's out there playing with more vets. I saw some things I liked from him. He threw a couple really nice passes, showing that he can do a little something with the ball in his hands in a pick and roll situation. You know. But I definitely want to see more in game 2 from both of them. Now our 2 undrafted guys who I mentioned in the last video, they went out there and really impressed. Henson, that dude can shoot the lights out. He can flat out shoot the ball, man. Big dude too, got size on him, man. He looked like he's just physically ready to play in the NBA game. I was trying to watch him defensively and see how he moved. That kind of concerns me on that end of the court, but his size, his shooting ability is crazy. It's crazy. And then the big man, his name slips my mind, the Frenchman. Number 36 and 37. Number 37, man, he gave us so much energy under the basket. I mean, he was deflecting everything, grabbing offensive boards. Just like, this is what we would want next to Anthony Davis. At stretches throughout the game. That's the type of energy we need. It's like when he was in the game, him and Henson were in the game, we had a chance. And they went to the bench, and the game went to hell. And the point guard, Kuzi, he was nice, man. He was nice. Looked like Caruso and Robert Sacre had a baby. Nice. See, look, these are older guys, you know what I mean? They're not 19, they're older guys. So they're ready. They're more ready. And then shout out to Maxwell Lewis, our draft pick from last year. He came out here and he put in some good work. He came out there in the first quarter and balled out. He had a nice game. He looked how you would expect a second-year player to come out there and handle some of it. Because we see it all the time. Year 1 of some of these guys, don't look too good, and then when they come out there year 2, it's like they look like a different player. And he looked really good. But the guy, Henson, if the Henson guy, man, if he continues to shoot the ball like that, look, you need all the shooters you can get. You need all the shooters you can get. And then the big guy, the big man, the Frenchman, he's a shooter too. I don't think he took any shots in this game, but he's a shooter too. So I'm gonna keep a close eye on those guys, man, as well as Bronny James and Dalton Knecht. Like I said before, it's vital that we develop these guys. We don't have the draft capital that these other teams have. So development is key. But that's all I got on it, man. It's just some of the. Let's not overreact to it. Let's not overreact to it, man. Appreciate y'all. Hit the like button. Hit subscribe. Ring the notification bell. Show love in the comment section. Catch y'all on the next one. We out.
Feel like LeBron 2009. Way too fucking good, be losing all the time. Might take my talents to South Beach just for the town, and then go back to the city and make that bitch mine. Leave land, Odell Beckham a bag. I'ma catch one like T.Y. Hilton and Chad. I'ma catch one like O.J. Simpson, that's bad. A murder case, I beat the one that I had. ESPN, man, this shit is a highlight. The darkness around me, I turned it to twilight. My story, I told it in full. While cameras and flashes and bundles and money to my life. Proper preparation prevents piss poor performance. John Stockton, my assistant. Will Chamberlain scoring. I'ma go ape shit in the morning. If I wake up yawning, drink a Red Bull right before performance. Doing this for a minute now. I'm conditioned well, I got good endurance.
Chances make champions. Chances make champions. I would take that chance again. Cause I am a champion. Cause I am a champion.